Hey guys, good morning. Marcus here, NedWacky.com. Many of you, I guess, have been watching my videos and my posts. You've seen my posts with me catching all these bass on the battle bug. So I've had several people that have messaged me or commented exactly how do I rig the battle bug for the most success. So I'm gonna show you the two ways that I rig it. And again, I wanna reiterate, go fishing after sunset with the battle bug. There's something about the battle bug. The mini tube does just as well as the battle bug during the day, but there's something about the battle bug at night. I think it has something to do with the fact we're using a really just awesome ultra soft plastisol, so it has a lot of wiggle action and movement, but it also has density. You can see the body of this battle bug is pretty dense for a small bait. So I believe the fish pick up on the density and the silhouette of that at night, and then it has good wiggle movement and it just makes them react. During the day, for me right now, this time of the year, I'm having as much success with the mini tube as I do the battle bug, but at night it's for sure the battle bug. And I'm catching about 300% more fish after sunset right now than I am during the day. So my favorite way to rig it, I'm gonna show you real quick, is what I call TexNed. I have a YouTube video that talks all about the TexNed rigging. I'm gonna rig this Black Label limited edition black and blue battle bug TexNed. And so you're gonna want a hook like this, like an EWG with I use 1/8 ounce weights on the bottom. During the spring and summer when I'm throwing into the flowing water, I like to use a 1/16 of an ounce weight, 1/12 of an ounce, something a little bit smaller so it really has that natural flow and it gets hung up less in the rocks. But what's really important, try to find you a hook like this with a long shank on it. It's very hard to find, but you can find them, obviously. I got some. If I remember to post a link, I'll find exactly where I got these from and post a link for you. But find a hook with a longer shank right here because it helps keep the bait from sliding as much. So I'm gonna this is kind of a hybrid of Texas rigging, shaky head, Ned rigging, all in one, so I call it the TexNed. So I'm gonna go in right here on the butt of the battle bug, on the top part, about 1/8 of an inch back. I'm gonna stick it all the way through. Got a nice meaty chunk of the battle bug right there. I'm gonna run it down. And then I'll turn it around here. Doesn't matter if it's the blue side out, black side out, doesn't matter, the fish are gonna bite it. And then I'm gonna put this up to the tip, bring it up to the tip of the hook so I know where I wanna dig it in, and I'll fold it back, dig it in right past that point, and bring it through. There you go. Now, I'm also, because I like to catch at night, you know, you're throwing blinds sometimes, and I like to get those largemouth that are hanging out by the trees that are in the water. So I'm gonna put the hook tip right in my plastisol, right in my plastic a little bit. Didn't go in that time anyway, and that's gonna make it totally weedless. So the plastic is soft enough that when the bass bites it, it's gonna penetrate down and go right into their mouth. So again, that's what I call the TexNed. I'm gonna send this thing, I'm gonna let it drop slowly on its own, and then I'm just gonna kind of 2 or 3 rotations back on the bottom of the creek, and then I might lift up a little bit to bring it up and let it slow drop again, 2 or 3 rotations back, slowly dragging it back to me until I get a fish. If I don't have a fish, I'll bring it back after 4 or 5 times of that, and then I'll resend it. So again, that's what I call TexNed. That's how I like to rig it. The other option, very popular, very simple, that I do a lot of as well, is just a basic Ned style. So I have a 1/8 ounce weight here on a little Ned hook. I'm gonna go right in the front of it. I'm not going in the middle, I'm not going in the back, I'm gonna go in the front because these hooks are really small, which I like. But if you go in the middle, this bait's got so much bulk to it, you don't really have as much hook poking out as what I prefer. So I'm gonna come on the inside here, right on the inside, run it in, go all the way down about 3/4 of an inch, fold the bait back, get that bait stuck on the little grabber that's on the hook, and there we go. I've got about 1/4 inch of my hook sticking out of the bait. It don't matter if it's lopsided, it don't matter if it's sticking out the side, like if it's over here, if it's over there, it doesn't matter. When a fish bites this battle bug, our plastisol is soft enough that it's gonna get hooked up on that fish's mouth when it's lit. So there you go. There's just a basic Ned rig, and I'm gonna treat it the same way. I'm gonna send it, let it bounce. Now these guys float, so they're gonna be floating in the water like this and moving around and wiggling. And I think the density of this bait right here, yet still having this loose, nice, playful wiggle action to it, is what is triggering all the bites I'm getting. All right, so TexNed, something like this type of hook. That's what I call it, TexNed. This is just your basic Ned rigging style. NedWacky.com, that's the battle bug. We have it now in like 11 or 12 colorways. Get this bait. If you can only afford one bait, get this. Get it in the assorted colors, because we sell a package of assorted colors. It has, I think, 9 in it. You'll have good baits that are dark for at night. You have baits that are right as it's getting dark that are kind of in the middle, and you have the lighter, more translucent baits like the 1978 motor oil colors, things like that. All right, bye-bye.